Welcome back to another 10-minute challenge. This one's going to be a little bit different in that I've got one extra drawing. So there's 4 pictures this time, and I've actually employed a grid, as you can see here. So yeah, the idea being it might just improve the quality of the drawings after 10 minutes. Just to show how useful grids can be. I mean, these aren't great grids. They're very loose grids, but even a loose grid can be used as point of reference if you can kind of duplicate it exactly. You'll see what I mean as I go along. So yeah, we're just going to get straight into it, to be honest. So I nearly gave it away then. First subject is going to be Gareth Southgate, the England manager. So, oh dear. Yeah, let's just move this a little bit closer. So, we're going to start the timer. 10 minutes. Do the best job we can. And 3, 2, 1, go. Well, that's bloody terrible. That is a shocker. You know what? I'm not even sure the grid helped there. I think it probably hindered more than helped. It really threw me off. I was proper floundering at the start. His nose is just bizarre. I couldn't really see it that well from this image, but yeah, he's got very his nose is just all over the place. His facial hair is so dark there. He's got really weird lips. Yeah, and then his eyes. I didn't get the slant of his eyes right initially. They still leave a lot to be desired, but there's a lot of more. It's like the darker here at the top. Like there's the shadow, which then made it kind of hard for me to really make out his eyebrows. And he's quite creased there. He has a bit of shadow there. Yeah, not good. I mean, let's take away the grid. Oh dear me, Gareth, what have I done to you? I mean, you don't look that great anyway, to be honest, but yeah, I don't think you can tell that's Gareth Southgate. He doesn't have the easiest face to draw. I spent too much time. I was fanning around with the arm here at the start. I spent just too much time on it. And then I was like, right, no, I'm blocking the shape of his head, and I really feel like the grid just threw me off. I sort of captured the bend in his nose, I guess, but he has such dark creases in his face here. I really didn't capture his facial hair right, and the shape of his jaw and his mouth. His mouth at the side needs to kind of go up a little bit. Just not that much. I just absolutely annihilated that. Ugh, not that much either. Yeah, a bit more like that. Yeah, good thing to kind of like try and observe is, like you can see, it's probably not the best colour. See like one side of his mouth there, the other's there, so then you could observe that one is slightly higher than the other. It just kind of gives you an idea of like how his face is angled. Like you could do the same with the eyes. The ears, there's the top of one ear, there's the top of the other. Just kind of using like his own features as like a point of reference. I didn't really get his hair right in the top corner there. But yeah, that's... God, that is shocking. It's shocking. That's what... Well, hopefully we can do better on the next one. So, the next one is his best mate, Harry Maguire. This one should be quite easy. Famous last words. But at least I'm just focusing on his face here. Let's do it right next to it. Let's just move that other one. Okay, let's put that there. Yeah, this one should be quite easy. Just because it's mainly quite square and it's quite big, I can see the features this time. I really couldn't make out Gareth's features that well. That's my excuse on that one. So yeah, let's give this one a try. And 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, with more time, I think I probably would have got close on this one. Just moved his nose over a little bit there because it wasn't right. The grid did help a little bit. Well, straight away I've noticed. It's like I've done... I feel like his head's too thin. Or my eyes are too wide. I think maybe my eyes are too wide. Maybe it's these eyebrows here at the side. Yeah. I really didn't capture his brow very well either. It was starting to take shape, but yeah, somewhere it went a little bit off the rails. Can you tell it's Harry Maguire? Maybe if you kind of count the fact that he's got a really square head. That's about it though. Yeah, it's getting... With time it would get there. I didn't really capture his expression very well, you know, like these downturned cheeks. I need to catch that more. He has like a little spot there. A beauty spot is what we call it. Yeah, his ears, I didn't really spend a lot of time at all on his ears, but yeah, there wasn't really much point. I was just trying to get the face right, but yeah, I just feel like he's maybe... I feel like his face like isn't wide enough. Maybe if I do that, and then if I just can kind of make that more of a curve, we get a little bit closer. I still feel like his eyes are wrong. I feel like his eyes kind of need shifting a little bit to the side. This is the beauty of Procreate, though. You can just kind of like chop and change stuff. Yeah, it's really good. You know, so if you're just trying to get like a preliminary sketch in, you can do that, and you can just chop and change like minor details. You can resize stuff. Also, his eyes probably a little bit too big there. But then maybe if I just add a bit of shadow to them, that would improve them a little bit. Yeah, so not the best. But then again, I would say that's a damn sight better than this abomination. That is horrendous. That's a little bit better. It was looking terrible, and then I mean, I'm doing all this on one layer with like one brush, one basic brush, my favorite 8, which is one I'm downloading in a set somewhere. And this is the brush I just like to kind of block stuff in with. So yeah, I'm doing it all on one layer, and then I'm just using different opacities and different thicknesses to kind of add a bit of shade and stuff. So yeah, not great, but needed still. Like I said, the more with this one's definitely very like, it's the shading that is going to really start to bring it together. You know, like to like bring out the shape of his nose and stuff like that. Because just drawing lines sometimes is like a little bit too harsh. When you've only got 10 minutes, it's difficult. But the more time you kind of spend on these things, the better they tend to look, I would say. The nose is completely wrong there as well. Well, not completely wrong, but yeah, I would say that's better. Closer. Yeah, a few lines there are kind of making it not look right. But that's it. I'm going to leave that as it is, or I'll be bloody doing it all day. I have a habit of doing that. So, on to our next one. Man, why am I going to draw this next one? Let's move these two out of the way. Okay. And that brings us to our next one. This might be a little more difficult because I'm not right next to this image. So, yeah, it could be tricky. Can't zoom in as much. Unless I'm fanning around, moving everything around, which I'm not going to do. This is just a random like reference image I got off Google search again. So I like to put like one female in there, one like attractive woman, or generically attractive woman. Give us a bit of variety. So let's see if we can get this one done. 10 minutes again as usual, and go. Yeah, another shocker, really. Not gonna lie. Shape of the eye is well off. Now look at it. I felt like it was going well, and then it just turned into a disaster. I mean, general gist, but she looks like some kind of creature of the night. I don't know. It's not good. It's not good. Some of the shapes a little bit off. Do you know what? I'm starting to feel like yeah, not great. The eyes need some work. They need a lot of work, to be fair. But I'm starting to feel like this this grid really isn't doing me any favours. It's actually making them look worse. It's like throwing me off. Grids are a good way, to kind of... I think with like anatomy and stuff, you can get stuff really accurate in proportion, but when I'm using these, I just feel like I'm drawing to the size of the grid, but it's just not the right size. And I feel like I would have better results if I just bloody eyeballed it and then resized as I went along. So, yeah, interesting. It's not that bad, to be fair. Although one thing I've noticed is, again, like the mouth. Look at the mouth here. Her mouth needs to curl like up in the corner, like more like that. Yeah, it's definitely not a 1-for-1, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not terrible. It's just not amazing either. What if we just move that up a bit, make her forehead a little bit smaller? Yeah, definitely needs some work, but okay for just a quick 10-minute blast it in there. I don't know, it's between her and Harry Maguire at the moment. Southgate's in bloody no man's land. Look at the state of that. Picking the bloody wax out of his ear. Disgusting. Right, okay, so I threw one, a bit of a wild card in here, actually. Better crack on with this quickly, because someone's going to ring me in a minute. And it is Lo Pan from Big Trouble in Little China. And we're going to do away with the grid, because, to be honest, I just feel like that's really been cocking me up. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. 3, 2, 1, go. And there you have it, a really bad drawing of Lo Pan. That one was fun. That one was fun. Look at his eyes. Oh my god, his eyes are all over the place. Throwing the eyes in like the last minute is like that's even worse. Let's see if we can get that one right. He's so cockeyed. It's hard, alright, when you have to throw him in last minute like that. That's a bit better. At least they're both sort of looking down. I didn't really kind of get the shape right. It's kind of hard to just nail him like that. And then his face is so pale. I wasn't really like picking up on the shadows that well till like later into it. I was going to draw, like the all the nails and the details here and stuff. I thought that was quite cool. But with 10 minutes, like, well, for me, I'm not the fastest drawer in the world as I've already established. So, but sometimes I just think like drawing quickly like this is like really good for it's just good practice, So, yeah, I did enjoy doing that one though. It's just a silly one, and it kind of looks like him a little bit, just not. His face is not right. Lo Pan, if you ordered him from Wish. I think his name is Lo Pan, the bad guy from Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah, maybe I'll Maybe I'll do a proper drawing of that and like actually invest more time into it. But yeah, that was fun. I did enjoy doing that one. I actually put a little bit of colour in there as well because I thought it would look better. But yeah, let's quickly grade them. So Gareth Southgate, marks out of 10. 2, rubbish. Harry Maguire, marks out of 10. Better, but still doesn't really look like him, so we'll give him a 4. This actually looks alright. Didn't look exactly like her, so I'll give her a 7. And then yeah, Lopan, he's obviously a 10 out of 10. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.